Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still new, so if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and there's things that YouTube will let me do if I get there. I'm really excited to get to 1,000. For everyone who is already my viewer and subscriber, thank you so much. I love you all so much. I love your comments. Every time I read one of your wonderful comments, I know why Spirit led me to create this channel. For those of you who are new and do not know, I am also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's based on my life and my twin flames' life. I've written 2 books in the series. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. In the description box, you can find links to purchase my books from Amazon. You can find links to view trailers that I created for each of them. I am reading book 1 aloud live on Facebook to my Facebook friends and followers, and I'm uploading those here to YouTube. There are 18 chapters. I've read up to 14 chapters, so I'm almost done. You can find links for all of those in the description box. I also have a playlist called Perception, the Two Yet One right here on YouTube in case you want to just go to my wall and check them out. You can also find links for my authors page on Facebook as well as my personal Facebook wall. A few years back, I did some lives on Facebook about my story. So I have that up. I have links for that as well in the description box. My friend April just started a new astrology channel here on YouTube. Please check her out, subscribe. She is so awesome. If you would like a personal reading, the information for that is also in the description box below. However, I will not be doing any readings, these types of readings or personal readings, the week of Christmas. So if you want a personal reading, it will have to occur before that. If you would like to gift a personal reading, that will be done after Christmas week. Okay, so those of you who are not new to my channel and were not here last week will notice that this is a different pack of cards. This is the Unicorn deck. This was gifted to me for my birthday in October. This is by Suzanne Starr and Liz Hilton. So awesome. My sister gifted these to me. I've been using the Thoth deck for 25 years. They were all, well, I still love them. But yeah, so these are different, as the last deck didn't have reversed meanings or kings or pages. This one does, okay? And it's been a long time since I've read reversals or kings or pages. And, you know, I do remember some, but not everything. I don't want to tell you anything wrong, so I've got some notes here. And also for those of you who do not know, I read major arcanas as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made before you incarnated as the person that you are in order to raise the vibration of your soul with these lessons. And the other cards, such as this, the minor arcana, they are messages about your free will. Okay, so this is the energy that is at the heart of everything for you at this time, Aquarius. And this is cup energy, this is water, this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. The 3 of Cups is a celebration. This is all emotion. Cups is emotion. It is also intuition. But this right here is very emotional. I mean, they kind of look like 3 bridesmaids, don't they? And so this is like this can also be reconciliation. Okay, so this is an emotional manifestation, basically. Okay, so something being celebrated, and so that's where you are right now. You may be planning a wedding, you may be going to a wedding, you may have reconciled with someone you love. You know, Christmas is coming, you could be planning for that. That's a celebration. It's that kind of stuff. So that's really nice to see that this is what's at the heart of everything for you right now, is this beautiful emotional manifestation. Now, this is the energy that is directly affecting this celebration. It's always read right side up, and here we have more cups. So this is very emotional for you, Aquarius. This is the crying over spilled milk card. You know, if you've been with me for a while, you notice that they didn't have a whole lot of depictions in the Thoth deck. They had just a lot of designs, really. They were designs, sacred geometry, things like that. And I would always describe this, that you would see 3 cups that fell over, and the person is just kind of looking at them, and they don't notice the 2 of cups behind them, okay? So this is where you are kind of mourning. This is grieving. But the thing about this deck, and that's another thing, I've got notes here for this deck because I like to harness the energy of the deck, the energy the deck was created with, okay? And so I made some notes here for these cards, and while this is the crying over spilled milk card, and it is that depiction, it says hope for the future. Learn valuable lessons from past experiences. That's what the definition for this is in this deck. So you'll know which one of those resonates for you. I mean, if this is a reconciliation, maybe now you've got hope for the future. These cups spilled, yes, but maybe you did finally see that these 2 of cups still stand, right? You've learned from your past experience, okay? Now, for some of you, you could be planning, or you were planning some sort of celebration, and maybe it fell through, and you're brokenhearted about it. Okay, so this is an interesting card for me to see how this is read in this particular deck. You know, I was going to make notes only for the reversed meanings, but I'm glad that I paid attention to the upright readings as well. Now, this is readings, meanings rather than readings. Okay, so this is the energy that is at the root of everything, and this is this beautiful Queen of Cups. Look at her. So this is all emotion for you this week, Aquarius. This is a lovely feminine energy. She is sweet and kind and emotionally available. She's the master of her emotions. She can be a bit emotional. She's a confidant. Both the King and Queen of Cups are confidants. You can talk to them about things. But this is feminine intuition as well. This woman is psychic, or this feminine rather. We don't do gender on this channel because men can identify as more feminine and women can identify more as masculine, so it just depends. But this is a feminine energy of love. Okay, I'm feeling like this is love. You may have had some intuition going on about this. You could have known that you were going to create this celebration or this reconciliation, but this is love, okay? This is emotionally available, a master of her emotions. She understands her emotions. So that's at the root of this emotional manifestation. And so we begin right off the bat with lots of love. That's what's going on for you right now. But that seems to be the end of the cups. Okay? Now, yeah, you've got a little bit of everything here. You've got earth, you've got air, you've got fire, and you've got water. Okay? So you're not really missing anything. Like Libra's reading was all swords and cups. They were not paying any attention to their passion or their health and wealth. The health and wealth was just fine. And their career, I guess, maybe was in check or whatever. But this one, you've got a little bit of something here, of everything here, plus some major arcana cards. So this is more balanced. Okay, this is temperance. This is moderation. Okay, but this is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. Okay, this could be a Sagittarius in your life. It could be as simple as that you aren't going to be hanging out with a Sagittarius anymore. But this card for me, in the other deck, it was called Art. And that had a very definite depiction of the masculine and feminine energies within one person being balanced, the grand alchemy of life. So I feel like there was a point when you were moderating. Okay, you were mixing your masculine and feminine energies perfectly. Not too much, not too little. But this is moving out of your life. Okay? So I'm like, why is that moving out of Aquarius's life? Well, the definition for this in this deck says do nothing at this time. So you could be done doing nothing. This is also a good omen. Everything comes to those who wait. Patience is a virtue. That's what this deck says about this. Do nothing. Everything comes to those who wait. Patience is a virtue. Good omen. Okay, well, this is on its way out. That already happened. Now, the next two energies for me as a reader are future cards. Okay, and I just gotta start reading them to figure out which one is gonna go first. To feel it out, rather. This is the Five of Swords in your future. This is the Five of Swords reversed. Okay, now right side up, this is jealousy, slander, gossiping. But this is in reverse. Okay, so this is your energy too, Aquarius. This is air energy along with Libra and Gemini. This is victory over personal problems, slander, or jealousy. Okay, you're going to be victorious over that. Isn't that awesome? That's when I like the reversed meanings, when sometimes the reversal of a card won't be better than if it's like one of those cards like this one where it's slander and, basically ridiculousness, gossiping and stuff. I see gossip as ridiculous, Sometimes when it's reversed, it's not better. But this one is. So I like that one a lot. Okay? So here is the moon. This is another future card of yours, and this is a major arcana. So this energy is a big part of your divine blueprint, your plan. It is in the reverse. So that means... Okay, so this is one of those cards that isn't better. Okay, so like right side up, this is usually deception and intuition, something that you can't really make out. It's in the dark. You're in the dark about it. You know it's there, but you can't quite put your finger on it. There's some sort of truth that you're looking for. So she's wearing this blue dress. Blue is the throat chakra. Blue is truth. And so the one word people will come up with when they think of the moon, they'll say deception. Okay. In reverse, this means possible drug or alcohol abuse in an attempt to escape. And this also means an untrustworthy person. So now the meaning of this card in this deck goes further than just deception here. It says subconscious feelings become confused by other emotional disturbances, insecurity, false friends, and slander. Okay? Now, so this one is obviously going to happen first. Okay? Because this is the slander, and this is the victory over it. You're going to ignore it? That's what I do with gossip. I don't let it get to me. I just don't pay attention to it. Because slander and gossip is just ridiculous. Okay? People need something better to do. So, this slander is a test in your divine blueprint. You are going to pass that test. So good job, Aquarius. Focus. Thank you. Alrighty. Now, this is the energy that is your hope. Now, this is the Hermit. Man, this guy has been coming out so much in my readings and others' readers' readings. I do watch other readers on YouTube. You know, this is probably the most used card of the year because we have all been in hermit mode because of COVID, because our jobs have been messed with because of COVID. So when I saw this come out in reverse in your hope section, I was like, yeah, woo! Yeah, but just like the moon, he ended up like that too. So in this deck, the reverse meaning of this says feeling alone. You versus the world. Lessons and immaturity. So nobody's going to be hoping for those things. So what this is telling me is that you probably don't want to be in hermit mode anymore. Okay? If you identified with what I just said for the reversed meaning of this card, if you are feeling alone or you get to that place where you feel like it's you versus the world, then that means you're not hoping. That means you've lost your hope. But there's those of you out there that are hoping to not be in this energy anymore. Hoping to break free from this having to go deep inside and pull out your hopes and dreams from inside to learn who you are. We've been doing this a lot all this year. You could be feeling really sick of this. You're hoping to be out of this hermit mode. I know I am. I'm sick of hermit mode, yo. Okay, here is your environment or your state of being. This is victory. Woo! Good. You know, you are in a state of victory. You could be doing okay here with your career because wands can talk about career, you know, but they can also talk about your spiritual journey. Wands are energy, they're fire, they're spirit. Okay, 6 is the number of love. This is when the hero gets to come home and gets all the accolades and everybody loves the hero and everything is happy. And so right now you're feeling this joy. Okay, right now you're celebrating something that makes you feel really good, something that you're passionate about. You know, and for those of you who are planning a wedding or a Christmas get together, I would definitely be like, yeah, I don't want to be in hermit mode anymore. Yeah, I'm tired of all this lockdown shit. Right? That way I could have a big party. I mean, we would like to have our large parties again. We would like to go out to restaurants. We would like to live like we used to. This whole COVID thing is really taken a toll on everybody's happiness, and I'm sick of it, and I pray that it ends. And I you know, this, I'm not even gonna go there when I'm thinking about this vaccine that everybody thinks is going to be so awesome. It's being created so quickly that I don't even know. All right, now here is your fear card. Okay, this is death in reverse. All right, now this is your fear. This is a decaying situation. This is stagnation. This is near-death experience. This is still balancing your yin and yang energies, and you are not ready for your twin flame counterpart. All right. When you reach this state of art, when you have moderated your feminine and masculine energies, not too much, not too little, when you've done the moderation perfectly, then you're ready for your twin flame as a counterpart. You're afraid that you still need to balance your yin and yang energies. You do. You're afraid that you're not ready for your twin flame counterpart. You're not. You're afraid that this is a decaying situation. Well, it seems that going into hermit mode might still be good for you, so that you can continue to learn how to balance your energies. Yeah, and this whole decaying situation, you know, like I was saying with COVID and stuff, it's just frustrating as all get out. Now this is your final outcome. This is the happy family card. All 10s are endings. Okay? See that? Happy family. Everything's wonderful in your health and your wealth, you know, all the you know, your inheritance, whether it's through DNA, you know, blood or money. This is health and wealth. This is the happy ending, happy family card. One of the best cards that you can get. This is in reverse, however. So this means trouble with property or inheritance. Now, I'm feeling that since this is the only place that you have gotten this discs, I don't think this has to do with your money. Okay? I really don't. I think that your inheritance is your twin flame counterpart. Okay? You're going to have to go do some more moderation here. Okay? Because your fear card is telling you what's up. Okay? Now, the underlying energies that we have here, just a sec. Okay, I had to pick up some that fell on the floor. Now, this deck is different, and so as I was reading these, you know, I would always go, this is your underlying energy, and then I would have more and more and more, and it would be like a continuing story, like more future. But now they're telling me, no, this is what happened. And since we already know what happened, I'm only going to do a few of these cards, but I think next week I'm going to stop doing this underlying deck and pull a few oracle cards for advice. Because this is what we want out of a reading, right? We want to see the future. We want some advice about what to do about this situation, because we already know what happened. So this is the Hanged Man. You got some sort of new perspective. Okay? You were enlightened to a certain extent, and you got a new perspective. Okay? And the devil here is throwing off your shackles. This is being freed. Okay? This is the strength to overcome substance abuse. Okay, so we were talking about, so you got the moon over here also. So this is the second mention of substance abuse. So for some of you, you are drinking too much or doing something else too much. And in the past, you'd gotten a handle on it. Then the Knight of Rods, we just had this guy in Gemini's reading reversed, and he's delays. This is the need for patience and sometimes aggression. Okay, so you had to have some patience to get over this and see this new perspective in life. And the Lovers reversed, yeah. So there was some sort of separation or divorce. Okay, but it was a relationship that was more lustful, a lustful sexual attraction than true love. Okay, that's what this deck says for the reversed Lovers. Huh. All right, so that makes me think that sometimes what this is here is this is a marriage. So if you're not planning on celebration, if this isn't about some sort of celebration and COVID and all this stuff, this is about your marriage that failed. Okay? But you still have hope for the future because of it. You still have a lot of love. And there's been a lot of slander and gossip, but you're going to overcome it. But you still need to balance your yin and yang energies, okay? Try to bring this energy back in. This is a huge lesson for you, okay? And that's what I say. How much control do you have over this situation? I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 out of 10 cards, Aquarius. This is a major lesson for you, to learn that you need to constantly balance your yin and yang energies, that this slander and gossiping is here to test you, but you will overcome it, okay? This is about, you're not done, okay? You're not done with this, okay? This is going inside, yes. He's going inside and finding out what makes you happy, but you also have to do it with balance, okay? And then this death right here, this death reversed, is stagnation and not balancing your yin and yang energies. It's, you know, you got to bring this moderation back into your life, okay? Especially if you are drinking or abusing a substance again. All right, that's what I have for you at this time, Aquarius. See you next time.